What's up, guys? Welcome to our next episode of Pirate Talk. Today we have
Amelia,
Alana,
Beth,
and I'm Alex. You guys should probably know me by now. So let's hop into this. How was your guys' break?
the worst break ever.
It was long.
I had so much family in town. It was so fun. I went on a shopping spree with my cousin.
Nice.
And then me and her binged watched a movie last night and she tackled me.
What movie?
It's I don't even know. I didn't care to watch it.
I get that. I hate sitting through movies so much.
It's like a 2.5 hour long movie. And I was like,
yeah, my attention span's not that long. Well, sometimes, not all the time.
If I'm really interested in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I thought my break was going to be great, and then it just did not end well. 2 trips to the hospital. My brother hit his head on the stop sign by our house and then almost broke his knee on a fire hydrant.
Fun.
And nobody showed up to my fundraiser. So I'm like, oh yeah, it was great.
I mostly just stayed home. I spent the beginning of Thanksgiving with my family, and then at 3, once we'd eaten because the food got done early, my family kind of just retreated to their rooms. So I went and spent the rest of the day with Seth and his family. I won $3 whole at Loteria, which is just bingo.
Oh, bingo, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was great. It's like bingo with a couple different rules. You keep playing till somebody has horizontal, diagonal, and vertical.
Oh, wow.
And then the 4 corners are the big prize. It's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
I won $3.
You won $3 whole. Yeah, Alex.
And then I was supposed to get my spree dress, but I did not because I didn't have a chance to go to Missoula.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping at some point this week I have a chance to look at some thrift stores. Any notable things from you guys' Thanksgiving breaks that you guys want to talk about?
Very boring.
I almost lit my house on fire.
What?
I was decorating for Christmas and
I love Christmas.
I had a candle burning and there's tissue paper. I put the tissue paper down on top of the candle.
Oh.
And my mom 5 minutes later was like, Amelia Marie, what are you burning? And I was like, I'm doing a science experiment.
I'm doing a science experiment.
Oh wait, she's gonna watch this. Sorry, Mom.
Guys, as of today, there's 28 days until Christmas.
Oh,
Yay!
You know,
I've been on countdown since day 55.
that's so awesome.
No, I annoyed my brother yesterday morning by playing Christmas music.
I've been
right
playing
in
Christmas
his ear.
music since August.
He hates it when I play
I've
Christmas
been
music
singing
before
Christmas
Thanksgiving.
music since October. Thank you, choir.
Thank you, choir. We love you guys.
Okay. So, our first question that is not related to our weekends. What is the first childhood memory that you can think of?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
I got one.
Amelia immediately after that, she went,
Oh my God.
I was 3 years old and I was bawling my eyes out. And my mom's thinking my brother hurt me. So my mom's Isaac Victor Steen. Sorry for middle naming. What did you do to your little sister? Because I'm 7 years younger than the middle child.
Oh, dang.
And I'm bawling. And I go up to my mom and I was I got blood on my face. I sing that song, laughing, bawling my eyes out. There's blood on me. And I'm I got blood on my face. And it was so fun. I was
That
2
sounds
years
so
old.
funny. The first one that I can think of is New Year's a while ago. That's when I lived in Missoula. My siblings and I were running in circles. So our house, the way it was set up, we had it was a square with a big square in the middle where our TV and it was a block. And so you could run circles around it. And my sister was running and she ran straight into a counter and gave herself a huge black eye. Not the first, 100% not the last.
Amelia's shook.
I feel the pain.
Well, my sister's gotten so many black eyes because of whatever. I mean, one of them was because I tripped her because she was messing with me and she smacked her face on the ground. I feel bad. Okay. But
Feel the
she
pain.
also should not have been messing with my flute while I was trying to play it. So
I think first one I can remember is kind of a weird one because my brother and I, we were cleaning up the house one day because my parents were out of town. And I think we were 7 or maybe 8 and we were living in the house we are now. But I somehow left, and my brother was finishing up the living room area. And so he cleans everything up, and all the blankets are folded. Everything's all pristine. We're waiting for my parents to get home. And my brother decides to take the trash out to the garbage can. He was gone maybe 15 seconds. And he comes back in, and the living room is destroyed. Yikes. Like blankets are thrown everywhere. We have glass figurines. Those are on the couch. Like it's just destroyed. And he calls my name, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "Did you do this?" I'm like, "No, I've been singing." And he started freaking out because we had a ghost in the house, and we still haven't figured out why. That's probably like the first one I remember.
So when I was younger, so me and my brother were born in Alaska, and we used to visit like almost every summer. And I don't remember what age I was. I was like young, but we would like camp out on the beach because our house, my mom built a house there, and our house was like by the beach. So we would camp out there with like a couple of our friends, have like cookouts and stuff like that. We would be out there for at least like couple weeks and camp out there, and my brother found like a shark tooth. He was so excited about it. He put it on the tent, like on the top of the tent for it to like dry and stuff like that. The next morning it was just gone.
Dang.
It was like a big shark tooth.
That's an L
It
to
was
him.
gone. It was just gone.
Yikes.
Along with like a couple other teeth.
Watch a bird think it was
Gone.
a fish.
Because it's so big. Just, oh, look.
He's still sad about it to this day. He still talks
Great.
about it.
So our last question is what is an insult that you've received that you are really proud of? I'll go first. So, some backstory before I tell you the insult. I was an interesting kid. In middle school, I decided that my 7th grade year, I was going to protest the winter.
Oh, wait, how?
Basically, I just chose not to wear coats, and I wore dresses and high heels all the time. Don't judge. I'm not doing that anymore.
That was the past.
You better pull up to school tomorrow.
Protesting winter.
So after PE, it was PE, I think, one of these days, or after recess or something, we were going back inside, and I was wearing my dress, and me and my friends are walking behind the rest of the class, so we get locked out. And so we're like knocking on the door, and this kid comes to the door and says, "Oh, look, it's the Disney princess." And I'm like,
I'd be proud.
You're like,
yeah,
yes.
I am proud of that. I'm like, you think it's an insult.
Have you seen them?
But have you met me? Like, yeah. So that's my insult.
That's awesome, actually. Amelia?
Oh. What? Kids weren't very fond of me last year being the new kid. So I got insulted a lot.
She really did.
She
really did. One of them was me. Oopsies.
Yeah, I get off rocky starts with a lot of people. But so kids just love insulting me, especially on like my like intelligence. And I think it's hilarious because I'm not gonna say much, but like the job I want to be when I'm older will probably make me millions.
Mhm.
So someday I will flex in their face and tell them they're not allowed to say on camera, but mean things and flex in their face, so they'll be saying sorry one day while I'm there richer than them.
So
So just prove everyone wrong.
Yeah, what's the
Everything, all the
Okay.
insults.
Every insult ever.
There's a lot that I'm like, not smart, and just a lot.
You're proud of him?
I'm proud of all of
Proud
them.
of every
Awesome.
single-
Your turn.
No, you go first.
Here you go. I can't think of anything right now.
Can't
So you
think
go.
of anything. Oh, great. Okay.
You got it.
Well,
You got it.
back in elementary and middle school, and still now, so don't judge me, I sang a lot of Disney songs. And
Wiki my lohi lohi.
exactly. That's how I actually learned my Hawaiian. But yeah, I was singing a lot of Disney songs in the hallways in class when we were supposed to be working together. I was working alone, and somebody came up to me and they're like, "You know what you look like?" I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "You look like a blonde humanized version of Stitch." I'm like, "What?" And now that I've processed it and now thought about it, I'm like,
That's just funny.
okay, yeah, I can see that. Because I'm very upbeat and balanced, but I can also have my dramatic moments. Theater kid. But yeah, that's pretty much my thing. A blonde humanized version of Stitch. Alana?
Me and my brother don't very much get along all the time. And so, we have fights almost every single day. He always has this one insult. And I'm like, thanks. He says that I'll never be in a relationship. I'm like, thanks. I don't really want to be in one.
Nice.
Like, I could be.
Anyways, it is time to wrap up. So thank you guys for joining. And thank you guys for watching.